Hello everyone. Today we are going to do a do-it-yourself DIY how to do a t-shirt for your own custom ink for your t-shirt to use it when you go out and film for your small channel. And material today I use is this fabric stencil, and because I already used them, and this is what it looked like when it's come out from the bag. I used the brand Imagine 8, and it comes with 33 pieces of a fabric stencil. I like this one because it have a reusable peel and stick on the fabric, and all I do, I'm just gonna put inks on it as my custom whatever alphabet I wanted to use them. And I only gonna use 2 different color, and I bought this I used this to pouch the white and the black, and I also used the same brand that I found it from art and craft store, and it's it's upside down, I'm sorry. And here it's called Imagine 8 Soft Touch Fabric Paint. It comes with a little tube, and it's very convenient. So that's also, of course you have to use your whatever size you preference for your t-shirt in a different color. I just picked the gray one today because I'm gonna do black and white color on the t-shirt. It's gonna be look really nice. And then another tip and tricks that I use, it just a little plastic knife for painting, and it's come in a little box of a painting set, because sometimes I do acrylic painting on my just my hobby stuff, and it's come with a little set like this. But I think you can adapt it to use the plastic knife that when we use it for a summer hot dog or any kind of something that can help you scraping. And I also print out what I'm about to paint it on the fabric. In this case, just whatever the alphabet that you wanted to put it on. The reason I'm doing this because when start putting the alphabet on the t-shirt, on the material, the fabric, sometimes I don't want to misspell anything. It helps to kind of stay focused on it, because when you got into the moment and hand on stuff, and it's really helpful to just, then you won't misspell it on your project. That's what I'm just gonna say. And I just get a piece of paper that when I want to rest my plastic scraping here, then it won't go all over. And I also grab a couple paper sheet, just the regular white sheet. In this case, I just use whatever I misprinted, and I just fold them. We're just gonna use this to prevent the ink that's absorbed to the other side of the fabric. So let's do it. We're gonna start with I'm just gonna move this sticker out, put it somewhere. It will be a good custom, like you can do it for, you have a baseball team in town or a group of church that doing some special project somewhat. So this is what I do. I'm just gonna put a little cheat sheet, the paper, the white paper on the t-shirt inside, and then just make sure that it's go all the length of the paper inside that you put it on. It's held with, just prevent the ink to kind of sip it through the other side of the t-shirt, then it won't get too messy. And you can you know, use 2 or 3 or more, 4, or put the whole thing on it. So in this case, I'm gonna put only 1 piece of paper inside, just like that, on the very the top of the shade of my t-shirt. And now I'm gonna do I'm just gonna put the alphabet said YouTube on my t-shirt, okay? And maybe I'll put YouTuber instead of just YouTube, like that. So then it'll help me with what I wanted to focus on, what alphabet I'm gonna use. That's what I'm doing. So then I'll just put that aside. So now I'm just gonna pick up the alphabet. So I found a Y, this U, and you just peel it off. You can move it around, and sometimes I just use this as a ruler too, because then the alphabet that I put it on, it will look really nice. And I'm gonna leave this here, just then you know when you go to art and craft store what you're looking for. You can adapt it into a different color. I'm looking for O, so I found the O. And I'm looking for U. And then T. Because I only have 1 O that come with it, what I do is just gonna put a different alphabet on there to just know that I'm gonna put the O after I'm using this on it. Oh, it's the U, not the O. Sorry, that's my bad. So it will be L-O-U-T, then I'm gonna have that U here, so I'll put 1 there, and then I need the B and the E. That's the B, and here come the E. So I wanted to make sure that the paper inside, that I wanted to prevent it from sip through the other side it's go underneath all my alphabet that I put it up here on the front. So I'm gonna use all the black ink. I'm gonna put the white one away, then I won't get too confused. And this is the ink that I'm using, and I'm gonna put it right there, and this is how I do it. So the technique of this one, just screw the knob out, squeeze a little ink out of that, and then you just scrape it a little bit out like that. Put the pouch on the side, and I wanted to move this thing a little bit and scrape them, scoot it over here, then have a little more space on between two words. Use this to make sure it's on the same line. Okay, and I'm gonna put a little dot underneath it to have a little fun out of this. So here the ink that's on the knife thing. So I'm gonna take this one off because I wanted to space the U here, because I used U here and I only have one U. So here it goes. So when you putting an ink on this, just basically focusing on the space that empty on the fabric stencil, just like that. Because then if you just get it all too messy, then it's just wasting your ink really, and it's just go all over the stencil instead of your material. So what you do, you just basically do your own technique of hand work. Make sure you put all the inks on the utensil. And that's it. Just keep doing this. Make sure it doesn't have a spacing on, like on the fabric color. You want to make sure all the ink going into all the corner of your shirt. So then you just do it again. Then it won't get too messy. This is my technique. So you might find something more colorful than the black color that I'm using today, and you can also put in a different color that you might like, but because I wanted to keep it simple and wanted to have people read and see my channel that I painted on when I'm filming my stuff, so I'm just focusing on big and easy to read, not much of a graphic or any kind. Just basically I want to make sure my channel is easy to remember and get the words out there. And So then I'm just clean up whatever messy on the next alphabet of my plastic knife here, the scraper. So since this one already then I just resting this on this piece of paper just like that. Then this is how I'm just like that. Oh, you know what? I make it wrong. This is A, but I'll clean that one up. I need to look for the U alphabet. Oh, that's my bad, like big time. That's funny. And here the real U is right here. I just found it. And that's that. Just put it on like that. I don't have to have it all dry before I remove the stencil out of the project. I mean on the surface. And you can easily just have one set of this stencil and keep reusing it until it became unusable. I got a lot of stuff out of this. I pretty much like spent a couple days indoor because the weather is frightening outside around my house in small town, and we expect another storm is coming. So this is a good project for something. Then you just rest the plastic knife, something to do on a rainy day. And this is that's it. And then I just put the knob back on. And now, because I make you look so messy, I'm just gonna clean it up with just use my finger like that. That's it. It's basically and I'm gonna try fix that with another alphabet. See if I can still put it on and don't make it too messy. Yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be a little bit different U on that one. Okay, now it's time for me to take the alphabet out. So what I do is just gonna put sometimes I just use the plastic that's when you peel it off, you just want it to rest in your stencil somewhere, just like that. So this is what it looked like when I take the a fabric stencil out. this one. So, and that's a little dot. And so this is what the DIY today that you are watching. So I make a little mistake on that one, but it's alright. So sometimes I just use like a little white painting here and just do a little paintbrush touch up too, because it's just a t-shirt, you know, it's the work shirt, so I don't like doing any sale to anyone, so I just pretty much, it's okay if I make a mistake, you know, it's just part of the fun for me. I'm looking for the white too. So this is how I collect it. Just use a little paintbrush. I didn't plan to make a mistake on this one, but it just happened to happen it. And I usually let it set overnight before I remove the paper sheet underneath the fabric. So that's how I make my a custom, and you can do a little accent on it. Also, if you like to not using this kind of ink, they also have this kind of pen. It's called autograph marker, and it comes in different color that you can basically just put the stencil on it and then just keep painting it on the empty space. And so that's pretty much just gonna film about how I'm making this, you know, a little art project. So I hope you like my channel, and if you do, hit subscribe and become a fan page, and I'll gonna have more project to put it on my tube, because I'm going to be a full-time YouTuber, and I'm proud of it. So this is one of my projects, and if the weather permit, I'm gonna go fishing. I like fishing. So if girl out there like fishing, you can follow my channel and we can exchange some ideas and all that. Alright, thank you for watching. Hope you have a good day and have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday. Also Happy New Year. Thank you. Hit subscribe or like my channel. Thanks. So this is some of the idea that I love fishing, and I put my name on it, and then I just put all the word and alphabet. And this is also good for a YouTuber that wanted to screen something very unique and, you know, expressed it in the alphabet. And this is also the other one that I do for the tour. So YouTuber, because during lockdown sale era, all of this is just paint on the fabric.